Good Friday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this May 22nd as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend. And if you're making plans to do something outdoors, you're going to be just fine. Just factor in the possibility that you could get a shower or a thunderstorm at some point during the course of the weekend. It's not going to be a washout. When it does rain, though, it can get a little stormy at times. We are not expecting any severe weather that's going to stay out west of us, where it has been pretty much all spring. Heavy rains. I'm telling you, Texas, wow. It just, they go from drought to devastating flooding, and it continues out there. And there's more possibility for severe weather and tornadoes in the plains, but we're only going to get just general thunderstorms, if anything, during the course of the holiday weekend. So if you're hanging around here, you should be just fine. And if you can recover from yesterday and this morning, wow. I mean, it's yesterday we came close to hitting a record high temperature. You say, wait a minute. How could we do that? Well, for the coldest high temperature for the day of May 21st, the record was 58 for the coldest high temperature on the 21st of May. We only missed it by 2 degrees. We hit a high of 60 yesterday, making it one of the chilliest May 21sts that we've had here in southern Kentucky. But the sun finally tried to break through some of the cloud cover late yesterday, just before sunset. Today, though, and the rest of the weekend will be much, much warmer. So this little chill in the air is not going to last. This morning, we are starting out with temperatures in the 40s, in low 40s in some cases. Looking at some of the Kentucky Mesonet numbers right now, it's only 40 in Scottsville in Allen County at the Mesonet site there. As I record this at 4:38 a.m. Central Time, it is only 40 in Columbia over in Adair County. Hey, I see a 39 at the Mesonet site near Campbellsville in Taylor County right now. Oh, I see another one just popped up. 38 degrees right now at the Hartford Mesonet site in Ohio County. Wow. So you'll need a jacket, or some of you may even need a coat before you head out this morning. By the way, speaking of the Kentucky Mesonet, we got word yesterday from Western Kentucky University and the Kentucky Climate Center. They are the ones that put up all the Kentucky Mesonet weather stations across the state. Butler County, you're finally getting your Mesonet site. So it'll be up and operating in a matter of days, and as soon as it starts pumping out the data, we'll start pushing it through here so you can see it, along with the AAA Systems HD Weather Cam. That's right there in front of the Butler County Courthouse that we have installed through AAA Systems, and the largest weather cam network in the state of Kentucky. So there's some good news for those of you over in Butler County. All right, well, here we go. It is Memorial Day weekend. You've got lots of plans, hopefully. So let's break it down day by day. We'll start with yesterday at that high of 60 that happened a little bit after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 79 is where we should be on average. That's a 19-degree difference. Yesterday, we were 19 degrees below average. 46 was our low, 57 the average. That's an 11-degree difference. A year ago, we had a high of 84 and a low of 61. Back in 2014, no rainfall, even though we had some drizzle in the area yesterday. Mostly sunny, warmer today after a chilly start this morning. We'll see a high today of 75 with a north wind at 6. Tonight, partly cloudy, cool, but not as chilly as this morning. We'll get down to 53. Now, watch out for a little patchy fog this morning, by the way. Saturday, looking good. Mostly sunny. We'll see a high around 80. Sunday, looking good. Partly sunny. Warmer. High of 84. A little more mugginess in the air. And there will be just a slight chance, a 20% chance of a late-day shower popping up. It's not a big deal. As we get into Monday, that's Memorial Day. A 40% chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm, but otherwise partly sunny, 86. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there's anywhere from a 40 to a 50% chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm. Most of these will pop up during the afternoon hours, and each day is going to be warm and humid. 83 for Tuesday, 84 for Wednesday, and 86 for Thursday. So we're going to get back into the middle 80s. A little bit more humidity is going to come back, and there's going to be your typical summertime like late day shower, scattered thunderstorm chance each and every day, it looks like next week. And it's a possibility that maybe one day or two next week we could get closer to 90 degrees for a high temperature. It is the end of May, the beginning of June, and so we're, it's about time. So, there you go. Enjoy your holiday weekend, but just keep in mind that, especially if you're going to be out on a lake or you're going to a park, doing a cookout, and just, taking advantage of the outdoors, you should overall have a great weekend to do that. But there could be a shower that pops up on you late day. And, anytime a shower pops up this time of the year, it can produce some very heavy rain, a lot of lightning, maybe even some gusty wind. So, if you see a dark cloud coming up or you hear thunder and you're out on the lake or out in the park, just, get into a safe place before the storm gets you. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the podcast. And by the way, I will be here tomorrow working on Saturday. We do have, I'll be able to soon announce, we will have a new weekend weather person, weekend meteorologist coming in. We'll give you more details on that as we get into maybe next week or the week. You'll see him eventually coming in next week. We sometimes I'm often asked, well, I just get used to watching somebody and then they're gone and then you never say where they went or what happened to them. And, out of respect for that person, as we've had so many people come through here, this is really in a lot of ways a training facility for young meteorologists who want to learn the craft. They get better as they work here. We teach them a lot of things. Shane and I have been here a long time, and we teach them a lot. And then they decide, and we give them the option to exercise that option to go on to other things if they want to, maybe either bigger markets or into something else. And so that happens. And sometimes it's up to them to say, I just want to move on. I don't want to say why. I don't want to, let people know where I'm going. That's kind of personal. And we honor that. So if sometimes you think, well, that person was here and then they're gone and what happened? Well, they just move on. They grow up and they move on and they get into other things, and it's, that's up to them. So we just wish them well and we send them on their way, just like, you would your kids, when they grow up. So, we'll introduce somebody new to the weekends here in a couple of weeks, and you'll be able to see them and get to know them. And I don't know how long they're going to stay. I have no idea. I mean, I'll look up, and it's like 27 years for me, and I'm like, well, where did the time go? I should have been out of here a long time ago. and occasionally I'll get people say, I wish they'd get that old guy Chris Allen off the TV. Well, I'm here, so I'm here to stay. Forever long you guys will love me, and I love you back. I do. I appreciate it. So thank you. Anyway, have a great Memorial Day weekend. Thank you, and God bless for listening to the podcast. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.